See on the top, this is the original Egypt. Not only is it's bigger, but look at the erosions around. This is a sign of destruction, signs of bombing, signs of fire. So these were areas in sight that they were destroying to hide the evidence. Okay, so now for my African people here, I'm sorry if you never knew about this. This is not a call against you. This is we all victim here, and you are a victim, what we call an educational victimization. They didn't bring that to you. You didn't even know. And for a lot of people here in America, a lot of us claim Africa. It was for only one reason, Egypt. It's because you find a sense of glory because they hide the legacy of your ancestors. And every time you saw Egypt, you feel that's the only little prideful moment that you will be able to align yourself with. It have nothing to even do with African. You just want to adjust with the glory of Egypt. So that's why you claim to be African, because of Egypt. I doubt if you know anything about Egypt, you will want to say you're an African. And to be fair, if you know the Grand Canyon, if they didn't hide the Grand Canyon from you, you will never said you an African. You will said you are a Tamarican. And that's a fact. And that's the reason why they hide it from you, is because they don't want you to know your true lineages. They don't want you to know what you accomplished here. And they don't want you to know that you are the oldest people in the goddamn
Alaska all the way to Ohio. They found 3,000 mummies in one cave in Kentucky, and they just burnt almost all of them. They used the mummies to burn because they needed to heat up the rock to collect it, to mine it. So they were just burning these mummies. That's what was happening. At least 3,000. And they had high dollar investors who were buying the really special one, probably the ones that were covered in ornate inscriptions. They're finding not only giants, but crazy stuff that no one has an explanation for. And looking at them here in 2023, it definitely, I think the timing couldn't be better to facilitate people seeing what these people were writing about 150 years ago or more.
We are going to stumble upon the truth, and it takes usually X amount of years. And this is when they start looking at, I don't know if they can trigger a reset or if they just happen to coincide, but all this information is coming out. Imagine what 7 more years is going to look like.
Just seems like unstoppable.